All right. Welcome to the LDM Show. Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you had a good Halloween weekend. It was pretty cool. It's kind of warm though. It was nice. It was nice. It was a nice. It didn't feel like a Halloween because the Halloween got that cold chill, but it did rain. And as you can see, I'm eating the Halloween slash Christmas candy. But thank you guys for watching, and we're going to be talking about a couple of subjects that I put online today. But I want to get to the news first. Um, we do have a new mayor, right? We have a new Bronx Borough president. So shout outs to them. But I got a button. But they say power and money can change them, can change people, and some people say no. I always say look at the politicians. And then you tell me if that statement is not true. Because, they were good. They're good people. They talk to you. And then after they become, higher ups, that's where we really got to see if they're going to do good. So hopefully they don't change and they do good for us. That's all we need. You know what I mean, right? Like, we can't have a people are doing. But other than that, what else is going on in the news? Cold front is coming. So that was a given. Come on, the weather has been pretty good, so the cold front was going to come. You know, so get prepared. If you haven't got your coats now, make sure you got your coats out. You undust them. Do what you got to do, and just continue from there. As pretty good as you can be, because I know some of y'all want to be trying to look all cute, and then y'all being home sneezing and and coughing and throwing up because you want to look so cute outside. It's gonna be a cold winter, so don't play yourself. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my co-host is a little under the weather today, so she has to stay. She stood home, uh, but she's here with beyond the love. So you guys, I don't want to be like pray for her like she died. She's just a little sick. It's this weather change. You got to watch the weather change, man. Come on, I'm telling you, all these weather changes. My son had the runny nose thing. I was like, I didn't have no fever or nothing, but I felt like like I guess when there's no more sun, my energy goes down. That's why there's a mic. Oh, okay. Yeah, because they talking and you can't even hear what the hell they're saying. I got the new engineer again. She's not talking to me. But yeah, I am. You want to change me? I'm like blue there. Fix me up, please. But let me give me a second. I'm just sharing it to my to the LDM show so people can see. But I did ask a couple of questions online. Now, folks, this is the only thing I don't understand when we ask questions online. Uh, why people press like and don't answer? Why you guys do that? Is your dog white or black? And they put a thumb up. Is it raining outside? They'll put a thumb up. Like that doesn't say give me an answer. So try to give me an answer. That's what. But one of the questions that I put up was if you can do something that you did, I'm sorry, if you can relive something that you did for the first time, what would it be? That's the question I asked up there. What will that be if you can live that one moment again? But it has to be a moment that you did for the first time. You know what I'm saying? Like your first kiss and everything like that. Rhea, what is yours? What would be your first? What would you want to relive? To me, I think my first time I won my first championship. I think I would want to relive that moment because that was like the greatest, not the greatest. I'm not gonna say, oh, it was the greatest moment of my life, but it was top 10 at least, top 5. You know, especially winning with a broken foot. So that's one of the reasons why I think I would if I could relive it without the broken foot, that would be nice. Without the pain. But what about I know a lot of people are gonna say for the first kiss. They will say that. First sex. I don't know if people would say that. But I don't know. It was a kind of hard question to give out there. But what do you don't remember nothing? What about the first time you met me? Things like that. Come on, that was the gift. So you want to relive the first time you seen your son? You said. Okay, okay. That moment when they seen your son, you was like, oh, my life is over. That moment.
Before the moment that I looked at him and realized, oh my God, he looks exactly like his father.
Oh, oh my God.
Before that moment.
It's all good though. It's all good. You got to learn how to live that one moment in your life, and that was the one moment. I'm trying to get to make sure I get all the texts and everything. So that's why I'm looking on the phone right real quick. I'll stop right now and then talk to you guys real quick. There we go. All right. So what will be the first thing that you ever did that you will really want to go back to relive that moment? Top 10. I'll tell you the top 5 that I seen online was, of course, the first kiss, first sex, the first time they traveled. One person even put my first marriage. I was like, first marriage, so he probably been like on 20 by now. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I want to relive the first time. That's it. Like all the rest is just blah. But they wrote that. What else? The first date. The first time they ever went on a date when they were young. Not the first date they went with that one person, meaning the first date ever. So, which is around what? 16? 15? Well, normal. You're supposed to be going on your first date around, but now they be like 11, 10 years old talking about they going on a date. No, you're not. You're just going out with a friend. Especially if it's a female. If my daughter, talking about I'm going out, no, you're not. You're not going on a date. You're going out with a friend to the movie. And I'm in the background with the binoculars, like, hey, put that arm down, put that arm down. You know what I'm saying? Then 15 to 16, I'm in the middle of them, sitting down. You pass that popcorn? Yeah, I got it here. Here
So
you go.
you're that nasty dad.
I'm one of those dads. Where you going with the popcorn? Just give it to her. She got it. She got it. she's good. You don't need to worry about that popcorn. She's all right. Yeah. I'm looking at my color. I gotta change that color. But anyway, what kind of parent will you be versus? That's a good question. Versus a daughter and a son. It's a total difference. You know what I mean? Especially when they go on their first date. Because if it's the boy on the first date, I think the mother will be the one in the movie theater. Look at it. Look. She's just so fast. She already trying to get my son. Nope, no, girl, put that hand down. It'd be backwards. For the father, he probably be on the other side. Yeah. Yo, you see the way she's looking at you? Because she wants you. She wants you. So it's probably going to be a little bit different when it comes to a father and a mother going with the son and a daughter. You know what I mean? I think so. But We're gonna take a quick short break, and when we come back, we're gonna speak a little bit more about differences between raising a child. We'll be right back.
Hey everybody, I'm Lil D.
I am Javier Luis.
I'm Alex Polanco.
I'm Apollonia Cruz.
And I'm Kelly Cooper.
I am Shirley Phillips.
I am Emmanuel Anzule. Do you know 1 in 4 women will experience domestic violence
During their lifetime,
And domestic violence and abuse can happen to anyone.
regardless of gender, race, or other factors?
2 out of 3 homicide cases are
Females who were killed by a family member or intimate partner.
As domestic violence victims, they face high rates of depression,
Sleep disturbances,
Anxiety.
flashbacks and other emotional distresses.
And without help, witnesses of domestic violence are more vulnerable to become abusers themselves.
thus continuing the cycle of violence in the next generation.
Hello, I'm Charles Aloma. Join the LDM network in a safe horizon and take a step into changing these facts. So if you are or know someone that is being abused, please call the City Domestic Hotline at 1-800-621-4673. So that is 1-800-621-HOPE.
speak up.
Speak out.
And make a difference.
And just know that you don't have to deal with this alone. There is help. Hello, and welcome back. Again, that was a commercial from domestic violence. So remember, if you see someone that you think is involved with domestic violence, please contact someone. Or yourself, if you are being abused or something, and you secretly want to say something, please do. And shout out to Apollonia. But Apollonia, you brought me another one. We're talking about the difference right now. We're talking about the difference in raising a son and a daughter between the mother and the father. You know, I was just saying that for your first child's date, if it was a daughter, the father would be like in the movie theater telling the boy, you better put that hand down. Nope. But then if it was his son, he'll probably be on the other side. Yeah, she wants you. You know what I'm saying? You don't see the way she look, you know. But versus a mother would probably see her son on his first date, and she'll be mad at the girl, talking about, look at this fast heifer trying to go with my son. Because no girl is gonna be good enough for the mother's son, you know. So they're gonna be like, this fast heifer. Girl, put that dress down. What you coming with this low dress for? You know. You gotta watch it with them. The father would be like, yeah, look at her with that short dress. Boy, you better watch yourself. You know? She's a trap. She's gonna trap you. But hey, how's it going, Frankie? I was seeing this on YouTube, not understanding why I couldn't see people comments, though. I was banned. He was banned, that's why he can't see the comments. Oh, YouTube comments don't really come out as quick as the other comments from the radio station or Facebook, something like that. I think the comments more come out if you're subscribed or something. I'm not sure how that works. But what do you guys think? Is there a double standard? Well, obviously, there's a double standard between a mother and a father and their daughter and son's first dates. So, and we also were speaking about what would you want to go to relive something that you did for the first time. And I said the top 5 was the first kiss, your first time having sex, your first date, the first time you went to school. I think it was number 6 or 7 because I forgot the paper. And I forgot number 5 what it was. But marriage was like way down. it was down like 15, 16. Like people don't want to go to their first marriage, you know.
Oh, I have another one. When we renewed our vows in the Philippines, I guess that's a good one.
Oh, that was a good one.
I'm gonna give you that.
Yeah, yeah. I pat myself on that one. Frankie said, my nephew has his first crush right now, and his mom and my mom are claws out and have not met this little girl yet. That's what I'm saying. The mothers be like, this little heifer trying to take my boy out. You got to watch these fast heifers. Why the father's going to be like, who you going with? Oh, I'm going out with Vanessa. She good looking? She fine? She fine? Yeah. That's my boy. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. Be like, yo, you know how you gotta do, right? Just treat her right, respect her, and that's it. All right, Dad, cool. And then they go. Not the mother. Where you going? Who she with? Well, she was another guy last time. What she wanna wear? Why y'all going? You know what I'm saying? Y'all a third degree. But if it's to a daughter, you look so pretty. Oh my God. Is he handsome? At least he's handsome, right? Yay. The father to a daughter is a big difference. I tell you, I'll be in the movie theater. I'll be one of the ushers watching her. Click, click with the flashlight. Bring that hand down. Bring that hand down. Oh, Frankie said he would love to relive a Christmas. Your first Christmas? Because it has to be something that you did for the first time. That you want to relive something you did for your first time. So, Apollonia said Rhea. Oh, some people were talking to each other on the chat room right now. But I said, me is the championship. I want to relive the first time I won a championship. There's a couple of firsts that I won't mind doing, reliving, you know what I'm saying? My first leg break, no, I don't want to relive that, No, things like that, I don't want. Your first, who want to relive their first heartbreak? That's what I would love to know. I didn't see it on the list, so maybe a lot of people don't. But ain't a heartbreak knowing that you unless that heartbreak tore you up, that it just messed up your whole life through, your whole relationships from on there. Because some of y'all females do that. Y'all carry baggages from 20 years ago, and y'all only 17. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to carry a lot of stuff. Woo! And he said, my niece is in trouble. She has 2 older brothers and 3 uncles. That's a small family. They must not be Latin. No. But when you have older brothers, I don't know. Well, I didn't have that problem because my sisters, they didn't dare bring no one around. I guess that's why. Because I never seen nobody that she dated until she dated her baby's dad. And that was when she was already a grown teenager. Like, we didn't really see if she liked this somebody.
What age is a grown teenager?
Like 17, 18.
Oh, okay.
Probably, no, I think she was like 16 when but we were like, no. When she first started dating him, she was 16 years old. But, how you call it? We were like one of the brothers, like, we won't like it, but if my mom says it's okay, we have to, we can't say nothing about it, But then when my mom is not around, we used to grill the people, like, what you do? What you doing? What you want? What you want? Like,
See, that's why they don't bring anyone at the house.
Nope. My mom is, mira, ven acá so you can meet your sister's boyfriend. Who? Wait a minute. We used to go outside. We were like the Lost Boys. Wait, I just came out of jail. We ain't going back. Bad boys, yeah. We ain't going back. You know what I'm saying? Talking about it. No, when I did meet him, I was like, yeah, what happened? Like, I was all like mean looking, And I only weigh like $145. Like, how mean can I even look? You got a tall, skinny kid coming up to you acting like he bad. No tattoos, no manly face, hair, you know. But I did the deep voice. Yeah, what? What's up? Yeah, I'm her brother. You know what I'm saying? I was sounding like Barry White. I was like, yeah, baby, how you doing? I can only say I never bring none of my tricks home. Oh, he want to relive his first time coming to New York, you know, because he survived the first day. You know what I'm saying?
That's something.
That's why. He said, I want to relive that. I survived the first day of New York. People said I wouldn't do it, but I did it. You know? And Apollonia said tricks home. Tricks are for kids. So, I don't know. This, like I said, there's a lot of firsts on the list that I was seeing online. People were like, the first time they took a trip, I was like, okay, that trip must have been so good that they, you know, they want to relive that trip. I'm just, when I read it, I'm like, I'm trying to imagine like why other trips are not that good as the first one, you know? Maybe, I don't know, maybe that's the first time the person had more than one person in the room or something, you know what I'm saying? Or he won $1 million. I don't know. It could be so many different things, but I won't relive my first trip. Mm-mm. So I don't know. First kiss, nah. I don't know if I would do a first kiss either. Nah. It wasn't. You know what the problem was with my first kiss? I was watching too much movies.
What? It was sloppy.
No. I was on. My mind was like, where's the fireworks? Where's the heart pounding and all that? Like the sweat, the palm sweating and everything. I didn't have none of that. I was like, you finished, girl? All right, let's go. And I left.
Finished, girl? What's
In
that?
my mind, you know, like I didn't tell her out loud. I was in that rude. In my mind, okay, she finished. And I'm like, maybe
Are we
the
still talking about a kiss or something else?
yeah, and a kiss. And I'm thinking, okay, what's the fireworks? What's all this stuff that I be watching on the TV? I was waiting for her to brighten up or something, you know, like how they do in the TV, that she gets all bright.
Everyone all blurs out.
Yeah,
and it's
she's
just
only
you
there.
and her.
Like the West Side Story, Maria, and then you see her dancing by herself. I don't know. Maybe I was too naive or romantic kid. Mirror. I was very private with my family when I was younger. Oh wait, I still am. Yeah, I don't know. And that's another thing too on your dating lives. Did anyone really, as a man, as the man, have you really bring in anybody to see your parents? You know, like guys, they walking around with their girls. I be seeing guys just nilly willy bring a girl over and stuff, and then next week bring another girl over. Do anybody? Because I never did that. The only time I bring the girl over to see my mom is when I lived with her. That's first. Oh, excuse me. Coronavirus. But I don't know. I can't. I think I bring more dates to my best friend than I ever did to my mother.
Well, is that because you don't think they would live up to her expectation?
Oh, they not only that. My mom is so sweet and everything. She'll probably be nice to them. And then knowing me at that time, I was dating. So you had a 2 to 3 months expiration date.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? And then if you say the wrong thing, the expiration date just vanishes.
Got shorter.
Short order. You know? I wasn't one of those, like, I was dating to actually look for a long-term relationship. Because I think, and this is a matter of fact, out in the open, Frankie was just speaking about dating. So I'm going to give him a little dating hint to these people. Never go into a date trying to see if this is going to be a long-term thing, because then you're going to wind up being disappointed if it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like your goal is, I'm going to try to get, this is probably going to be a long-term thing. No. To me, I used to go on a date, be like, yeah, it's going to be a long-term thing. It's going to last about good 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? That's how long I think about it. I only think about the moment. I don't think about tomorrow or the next day or the next. If it turns out to be that, like how they say, minutes turn into hours, hours turn into days, days to months, months to years, so quickly, then you realize, wow, this is the person because I've been with her so long. But I didn't been like that.
Come in without expectations.
Right.
Get...
And then plus, I had when I first started slowing down to fight, I had someone on the internet always stalking me. So she already told me that she was going to be my wife one day. And so I really didn't want to get into like big commitments. You know what I'm saying? She's a stalker. That's why.
Okay, people, just to clarify, that's his story. Thank you.
Yeah, he was like, we had that conversation Tuesday. I don't get to date. So, hey, Tyrone, how's it going, Master Ty? Yeah, I don't, but in the LGBT, in the alphabet world, getting a date is so rare that you can't help to want to latch on because the next may not happen for another 2 to 3 years. Laugh out loud. Well, in that aspect, if you think that it's not going to happen for another 2 to 3 years, enjoy the moment how you enjoy it. Because if you think of that mindset of, I'm probably never going to find another one for another 2, 3 years, you fall into this what I call a loophole. A cycle where you stay. That's why a lot of people stay with jobs that they don't like. You know what I'm saying? Because
settling.
Right. Oh yeah. Basically, you're going to settle. And I don't like that word. I settle for this job. I settle for the wife. I settle because of that reason, because you feel like there's nothing else there. So if you keep that mindset, open your mind. You probably had so many people pass right by each other and never knew. Because my friend used to tell me that, you're kind of picky. You only last about a week or two. It's called a date. I never said, hey, look at my girlfriend. I'd be like, hey, this is so-and-so. Oh, that's your girl? This is so-and-so. Right in front of her, I'll be like, this is so-and-so. I don't even consider her a date. I didn't consider her a friend. She's a companion that came with me driving here, or a companion that took me to the movies. Took me, you know what I'm saying? To the movies.
She's my +1.
She's my +1. You know what I'm saying?
See, look at you. You waited and you got the best. I mean, like, can't get any better than that.
No. You mean I felt bad. I was like, you know what? Let me wait because and I never said I was going to get married. Everybody was like, he's never going to get married. Some people always knew I was going to get married to a certain person, And when she went out with Mark Anthony, I already knew my dreams were like done. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, I'm not going to get married now. She's already, married. But hey, how's it going, Jay Sam? But in all reality, never think of the word settle. Because in jobs, the dead-end jobs, there's a dead-end relationship, there's dead-end, anything. That's why it's called dead-end. You can't go no further. There's certain jobs or careers that you're in for too long. And if you decide to get out, either you're going to have to take a pay drop, or you're going to have to take benefit drops. Something is going to fall off because other companies can't pay you that or give you what you had or even give you more. So that's why it's called a dead-end job. When you're in this job, you're like, I want to leave, but I can't afford to leave. That's when you settled. So it's the same thing with a relationship. I want to get out of here, but I can't. Who else I'm going to be with? Or I'm too old to be with someone else now, and blah, blah, blah. Listen, once you feel that settlement, you have to figure out what you want to do in your life. You know what I mean? But no one will go on a date, as I mentioned Tuesday, because they think it's trying to. Yeah, see, that's the problem. A lot, especially Americans. Let's say black and brown people. The Latinos and the black people. When they don't even understand the word dating. There's some people like, I ain't dating you. I went out with you 3 times. That's my man. That's my man over there. Yeah, that's my boo. No, you're not. Until I give you that letter, do you want to go out with me? Yes or no? And you check a box. You're not my girl. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't understand the word dating. Dating means I go out with you on Tuesday. Wednesday, I go out with her. And if I pass right by you, you can't say nothing because we're dating. It's testing the waters, in other words. But a lot of people don't understand that word dating. And when they automatically, they hear, do you want to go out with me? Yes. And automatically they think they're your mate. And honestly, it's not. I meant, do you want to go out? Like, to a movie, to a drink. I didn't mean with, physically with me and be a mate. No. So I think that's where the problem is. A lot of people here go out with me and they assume it's a togetherness, like a mate type of thing. No, out, it still means dating until you put a label on it, in other words, right? That's why some people don't put labels on it right away. So maybe that's something you, Frankie, might want to think. Like when you tell the person, hey, I'm just want to go out on a date. That's it. And we're not together, tomorrow if you want to do something else, maybe at the door. So they would feel a little more ease, like you're not. Because honestly, us men feel that more. Because a lot of women, they go out on a date wanting a long-term relationship, and some men don't. And then they get upset when the man don't call back. We didn't say we were going on a long, relationship. We just said we want to go on a date. And who knows? You might not be the first person I called. I was going through the phone list. I was on my phone like, okay, let me see her. Nah, I still owe her $5. You know what I'm saying? Let me go. Let me go to her. Yeah, she on her 3rd kid right now. You know what I'm saying? Bam. Oh, wait. Nah, I told her I was going to call her back. I never did. So, you go down the list. So she might not even be the first one you thought about. She doesn't know that. But again, it's a date. She's Jay Sam said, this generation has that fast food mentality. They think everything is immediate and supposed to happen quick. Exactly. I don't know what scientists proved this, but it was in a magazine that is proven that a female within 3 to 4 seconds will know if they're going to have sex with you. Within 6 seconds, they already figure if they're going to want a long-term relationship with you. So that's how quick they're already thinking about it. The guy, the only thing they want to be like is, damn, is she going to order that lobster? Because all that came was with $20. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing on our mind. You know what I'm saying? I should have told her we had a budget. And then the second thing, of course, is, am I going to hit it? Come on. But, yeah, it is.
Isn't that decided already? If you date someone, you want to hit it?
No, not right away. I went on many, many dates where I didn't think about, because, I'm going to the party.
Come on. You don't look someone sexually and say,
Oh, no, we look sexually, but, like, I didn't say, let me call her because I can go on a date with her and then hit it. No, I didn't, like, hey, I got to go to the movies. Let me go. There was a couple of times that I went out to a party and, my +1, and I left. You heard me say, I went to the party with my +1, and I left. I left the +1 there. I was like, nice date, thank you. You got a way to go home? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not a long party person.
Nasty.
So, no, if that person wants to stay, I'm not going to force her to come. You know what I'm saying? She's not my girl or nothing. You want to stay in the party? Cool. I was like, I can call you a cab. That's about all.
But isn't that a sign that you bore them? That they rather stay than go with you?
Not really.
I
Because
mean,
I'm a
I take
happy
it
going
as that.
person. It's just I didn't want to stay longer. You know what I'm saying? And they assumed we were going to go somewhere else. There's some females that I'll be like, listen, I look at them and they can be J-Lo body and everything. But in my mind, they a Lifetime movie. I ain't, nope. Even my houses never had bushes in the front because I didn't want nobody looking through the bushes looking for me. He's there. Because some females, even males, I'm not going to say that there's no males, but you hit it for the first time on some of the females, and the males, they get
Stalker
emotional.
mode.
They get emotional. They get Lifetime. You hear the Lifetime song in the background. No. You ain't hitting no bushes. You ain't sending me roses every single time. You know, lucky when I was dating, there was not really no, there was texting and beepers and stuff like that. But you ain't going to be like, dee, or, no. So there's some people that you watch, you be like, nah, I'm not even going to hit it.
You just showed your age beeper.
I know, right? I know. I must have intentions. She said, I'm told I can't go and out with someone casually. I must have intentions. See, that's where the problem is. A lot of people always think, like, yeah, my intentions is that I want to go out with you and have some fun. I want to go to the movies. I want to laugh. I want to joke. I want to dance.
Yeah, why can't it be just I want to spend time with you, and if it leads to something, then it leads to something.
Listen, it's a roll of a dice. It's a roll of a dice. You roll that dice and you get a snake eye, you get a snake eye. If you don't, you don't.
No, but I think you can't blame people too, because some people, they have the tendency to reel you in, and
that's what I was going to go through. Dating. When you do date, they say take the date to a restaurant, take a date here, take a date there. Nope. I think 8 out of 10 of my first dates always been walking. I always walk somewhere. We never go to a restaurant. We always go to like one of those not fast food, but you know, like the Jim Zimbo. I don't want to say their names, but a burger place or something like that, like a diner or something, you know, where we can sit down and talk a little bit and then we walk a little bit more. Because if you walk with a person and you're walking and doing things, you're talking just you and them, but there's a lot of people around you. You can see where their attention is at. Are we there yet? If they one of those people, you know, like I got to cut them off. Wow, my foot hurt. Can I get a rub? Girl, I don't even know if you clean your feet yet. You know what I'm saying? So I think the thing that how they be saying go to a restaurant and sit down. I ain't going to no restaurant. The girl got not even a pork chop in her house, and she want to sit down with me and talking about I want lobster and filet mignon, and I want this and I want that. Matter of fact, can I get one to go? So I look at it differently from everybody. What a person orders is where their mindset is. I used to go on a date, and if I see that the girl, if a person, a female, you know, if guys are watching, I'm wrong. If a female says, oh, this steak, oh, no, that steak is a little too expensive. Let me go. That's a good person, but at the same time, they might be testing you to see. You know what I'm saying? Girl might be testing you to see if you're stingy. But a female would say to me, hey, that's a little expensive. What it is. I'm cheap as it is. You know, I'm cheap. I'll be like, no, worry about it. We got the Groupon. No, I'm just joking, people. But in all reality, how they order, how they act in a restaurant is where to go. So if I'm going to take a girl out in a restaurant for the first date, I take her to an expensive restaurant to see how much class does she have. Is this shrimp? Oh, girl, boy, I haven't had shrimp like this for a long time. Well, guess what? I'm out.
Sure, who are you dating?
No, I'm
Why
just
are
saying.
you acting like this?
I'm just saying. You don't know. The ghetto could come out of somebody, or you know what I'm saying?
No, I think people when you're first dating them, they like probably wouldn't even order anything big because they want to make sure like
No.
prim and proper.
That's another
and-
thing. If a girl orders a salad, she a fake. Don't fake with me. Don't fake with me. If you eat a lot at home, eat a lot now. You're talking about, yeah, let me get just a salad. Just a salad. With a little diet. No.
Frankie says, Ricky says, hey, LDM.
Well, I don't see that one.
But then
Oh, Rick.
Ricky below said she better order from the dollar menu.
She better order from the dollar menu. Supersize. You gotta wait. She gotta wait to the. She gotta wait to the beginning of the month when I paid all my bills. No, you ain't supersizing. You got in the middle. I can determine if I still got enough money after the bills. I might supersize then. No, but in all reality, because if you're looking at a person for a long-term relationship, you're not just looking for how much good times am I going to have with that person. You're looking at how can that person handle bills, money, you know? Is she too bougie to go to the dollar menu play? You know, these are the things that you want to look at towards a long-term thing. That's why it's called dating. Yeah. If I'm dating and we go to a French restaurant and we both don't know damn French, I'm gonna look at the menu talking about you don't got no French fries, you know what I'm saying? French toast. But if you go to a restaurant and she's acting up all loud and all that, no, then you know already. So take her to a certain place where you're looking for that certain person. Like if you're looking for a casual girl, you know, business, then you take her to a casual restaurant, a nice restaurant. But if you're just looking for a fun person to hang with for a couple of months, then you take her to a fast food restaurant to see how she acts there, or to a club or something like that. See how she act with a couple of drinks. You know, you get mad after you sleep with her. You know what I'm saying? But in other words, take the person out on a place where you're looking for. So again, if you're looking for a casual, long-time person that would know how to handle money and stuff like that, because when you go into a partnership, it's going to be a partnership, you know? It's 50-50 or sometimes 60-40, depends if you lose your job. And you know, but it's always going to be a thing like that. So you don't want someone that's going to be all too bougie, you know, too ghetto fabulous, talking about, nope, I do not take nothing less than $20, boy. So you take that menu back. Listen, you take that $20 and you go back to your housing because that's where you live, girl. You don't live in no damn Beverly Hills, so stop acting like you bougie, and then you don't date her no more. Or him. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you keep her as a side piece. You may not know French, but you read numbers. You damn right. I'll be like, wee, 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 wee. That's too much. Ooh la la. When you see the $2 thing, you're like, ooh la la. Oh, you talk French? Just a little wee wee. No, but you know, in all realities, you know, we were talking about like the first things in our lives, and the reason why I bring that up is because the first time you do anything in your life, it triples down to it, you know, to all your other stuff, like your first date. That you like, if it can be a disaster the first time you ever went on a date, or I'm not talking about with that one person ever, you know, 14, 15, whatever years that you went on that first date, it's not going to be the same as you ever went on the first date as an adult, you know, because you went on the first date as a child, you know, your dad or your mom gave you $20 to take the person out. But if you're a girl, no, you know, the mother be like, here's $20 because if he acts up, you take a cab back home. That's how it is. You know?
That's how it should be. I think no matter if it's a boy or a girl, if you're going on a date, make sure you have money. So if something happens or it's not what you expected, you could just go and...
See, that's what's good about the train. living in New York. That's what's good about New York. Girl, it was nice seeing you. What train you take? The N? Oh, yeah, because I take the D the other way. You know what I'm saying? I take the 4. I got to go this way, and you going that way. You know, that's a good thing about New York. Yeah. Oh, you don't got it? I got your 250. Here you go. And you just, you got them in there. You don't even take them to the front door. And then there's some people where you live at? In the ghetto area? I ain't taking you home. We at 12 in the morning, girl. They might mug me and give you the money. You know what I'm saying? You live there. You know people there. I don't.
Apollonia said, with $20, I can take my 4 dates to eat food from Dollar Tree.
That's messed up. And have change left.
Actually, J. Sam said, always keep the dollar.
Yeah. And this is out to the females that are listening as well. Even though quien vite paga, meaning whoever invites have to pay. So if they invite you to don't get afraid, females, because some females be thinking they slick. Oh, why he ain't paying? Did you invite him to a date? Yeah, so then you pay. 50-50. Come on, woman empowerment, remember? But anyway, if you invite a person, make sure you have enough money to do your type of date that you want. So if you got a $20 date on plan, then make sure that $20 plan will make it feel like it's $1 million you spent. You know what I'm saying? If a female or male cannot enjoy your company more than what you spent on the person, there ain't no second date. There ain't no second date. So you're telling me it's what I can give you more than what we can spend together doing. So there ain't no second date for me. You know? Now, I'm a single man. You want to come and hit it and go on your way, that's on you. But there ain't no second date. There ain't no me and you outside in public. Nothing like that. You go through the back door, and you lead to the back door. You know what I'm saying? That's messed up. No, but in all honesty, there's no second date after that. If the person cannot enjoy your company more than enjoying you spending money on them, then they shouldn't be a second date. And you always slick. You always throw that in there, you know? Oh, man, that was good, you know? Lucky that only cost me $30, you know? And this was 40. See what the girl says. Because if the girl looks at you like, that means she's saying, damn, this guy's throwing money around like I care for his money. That's a good person. If the girl be like, ooh, you lucky because we could have gone that other place and that was $40. Oh, we could have, right? What money? That's not a second date.
So if you're already on a bad date, how do you get out of a bad date?
I finish it. Meaning in 2 minutes, the date is done. You know, after you eat, that's it. Like I'll wait because on a date, you have like 2 or 3 things you want to do.
So you don't have a friend on speed dial that you text and say, call me.
When I was dating, there was it was a beeper.
It's harder.
And then when I finally had a cell phone, it was that big one and stuff. I'd be like, wait a minute, my bag, because I had a phone bag. So I'd be like, my bag is ringing, you know what I'm saying? So I had one of those Saved by the Bell phones and stuff. Yeah? And that's another thing. The phone's got to go. Phone got to go.
I completely agree.
Not turn it off. It can be on vibrate and stuff
or
like that.
silent. Yeah, because if an emergency happens.
And then there's a certain time that you look at it. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll be with a person for 30 to 40 minutes, and then you'll be like, oh, my phone rang a couple times. Let me just check. That's why they call different things. Like you have notifications only if they're calling. Not if your Facebook went off, if your Instagram here, and you want to check. Ooh, somebody put a like on my thing. There's no second date for me. If you want to take pictures of every single thing you're doing, no second date for me. Girl, I'm just dating you. You ain't putting me on your Facebook. No. You ain't making it look like we're together. Nope. That ain't happening. That ain't happening. You can put it on like, hey, I met the host of the LDM Show. That's about all. But you ain't saying that you're on a date with me. Because I don't know you like that.
True.
hanging with my girl, chilling and hanging out here and stuff. That type of thing, okay. But no, if you social media too much, we're not even friends, you know?
It's bad if you're always looking at your phone because it looks like, you're bored with your date. Like,
Yeah, that's like looking at your watch. I'm waiting for the waiter. He's taking too long. He already bring the plate. Oh, my bad. Yeah. And then that's why back in the days I didn't date females with kids. If you had a kid under 4 years old, I never dated you because of that reason. The younger the kid, the more she's going to be not into the date. And then another thing, that's why you talk to them before you go on a date. Another one is, how long have they not been on a date? And the kid is like 5 years old. Since the kid has been born, you never went on a date. I ain't dating you. Because you know what's going to happen? As soon as you go to the date, I wonder if the babysitter gave him the food. I wonder if the babysitter's doing this. Is that the babysitter? You know what I'm saying? So you're not going to really concentrate on the date. Yeah, and you're going to be nervous as it is. So there's certain rules that, dating rules. I don't know if y'all have dating rules, but back in the days, I had dating rules. And you hear I say back in the days because now I don't have no dating rules. We just have Sunday is movie night. That's, we have those rules. And we had that rule for a long time. Even though this Sunday is going to be kind of hard because there's really no good movies. Saturday and Sundays is our movie night. Either we go out, we do something. That's like our no boo crap days. You can't try to skip it. Even if we work, we still got to do something at the night, like to hang out. All three of us, the family. But anyway, Frankie said, if I ask to go on a date, I'm a whole vibe, and I want to. What the hell?
I want to
demonstrate that for my own pleasure and theirs. But it carries with, it's nothing more than a sweet time. Yeah, well, wait, I can't see the rest.
Oh, and because a date is a holy grail in the stale-ass world of mine, I have saved up the money to make a moment of it.
There you go.
He has more than $20 to
there
spend
you
on
go.
a date.
There you go. Sometimes it's good to take a date because there's places I wanted to go to, and my friend, let him rest in peace, he was like, wow. So when I used to bring a person over, y'all would call it a date. We just call it +1 or a using person. Because I used to use some people to go to a place where I'm going to look funny going by myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I love going out. Date is rotating. So if you love you're a person that might want to date again. But if you know what I'm saying? But if you're coming around like, this guy wanted to do miniature golf? I thought we were going out somewhere. Oh, now he want to go to the movies? Oh, man. Then you're not for me. You know what I'm saying? So, or Friday, peace. First, has to try to be as good as it could be, but if it ain't, do not let it be like a waterfall the time you ever go somewhere. There is 3 strikes and you're out, right? So if you did the first time and the first date didn't go right, try to do that date with someone else maybe. Because some people have patterns on dates. Like, I wonder if you have, like, if anybody out there that dates, do you have a pattern for a first date? Did you, Rhea? Well, you're a female. Y'all don't got patterns for first date.
Like what sort of pattern?
Like, on my first date, on all my first dates, I would go to a movie. Or all my first dates, I would go to a restaurant. Like a pattern type of thing.
No, that's creepy, no?
No, you don't know. Like, some girls be like, hey,
Well, it's hard to...
let's go to this club. This is the first time I'm coming here. Hey, Charles, what's up? How you doing, man? Hey, Charles. Hey, the regular? Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to go to a place like that. Talk about you
No.
come in and everybody says, cheers, everybody knows your name. You don't want to go to a place like that, you know?
No, I don't. Females, I don't think they have a pattern, but there's a ritual when you go on a date. You want to make sure that you have the right dress, the right shoes, the right makeup.
But you don't even know where y'all going.
Well, that's why you have to let us know.
No, we don't let you know. That's the whole purpose of a date.
No.
Where we're
so-
going, we're going on a date.
No, but you ask like leading questions like, do I have to wear? Sometimes that's annoying. So you can do that when like we're together. But if it's our first date, you can't do that. I have to know where we're going, so I know I can be properly dressed. I couldn't be wearing my dress and then you take me somewhere walking 10 miles.
See,
no,
but
that's
no.
not fair.
See, I would never tell a girl where we're going. How they dress might change my places where we're gonna go. You understand? So as a guy, if you're going on a date, you better have two plans. You know, if you're gonna go bowling and then you come over here and she has high heel with a mini skirt, I gotta change it now. You know what I'm saying? I have my second plan. I'm going to a French restaurant and she coming in with these little boxing booty shorts and stuff like that, looking all ghetto. And I'm gonna take her to the restaurant then. You know what I'm saying? So it's based on what the female or how the female dress or your partner. You know what I mean? So we go there, but in all senses, when you do date, it's always a hit or miss, basically, you know. But it's always for me. I feel like I'm in court, and some of the females when I used to date, they used to tell me that. Like I asked them why you, because some girls didn't want to go back out on a date with me sometimes, and I asked them why, and they'd be like, because I felt like you were interrogating me. I said, oh, my bad. It's just a force of habit. You know what I'm saying? I used to be like, oh, okay. But not interrogate them like, where you going? How many kids you had? Not like that, you know?
Not the creepy.
Not the creepy stuff.
stalkerish.
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to throw things under the book. Like, if I want to know how many kids she has, I'd be like, oh, man. You know, Christmas is coming soon, and my mom, she had 6 kids that she had to buy presents for. You know, I would say something like that to see how you're going to react. So they're like, oh, lucky me, I only have 1 kid that I have to give a present to. I'll be like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? That's how I used to get answers. So
Bologna said, I don't understand people who go on a second date with a bad first date. I mean, I guess everyone deserves
well, it
a second
depends.
chance.
It depends. No, the person don't get no second chance.
No.
The date gets a second chance because maybe you went to the restaurant and they messed up your reservations. Or maybe you went down this thing and they splashed. You know what I'm saying? So that's a bad date, but you really want to do it again.
Okay, so
You know?
want to make up for a
Right.
bad.
But to me, those type of dates determines the person too. Because if you go, oh man, I'm sorry, that was cool, but don't worry about it. Look, now we all soaked, and she's making fun of it. That's a second and third date. But if they like, don't ever take me to this place again, and complaining all through the whole thing, I don't have time for that. I'm a woosop type of person. If someone splashes me water and mess up my whole suit, I'm gonna be pissed for a couple of minutes. But then after that, I'm like, look at her. Oh, but you got more wet. I'm gonna make jokes about it.
Yeah, like make light of it.
You know, and live the life. But if you don't, then you can't be. So, but ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank all of you guys.
Because they're talking on the.
Yeah, and keep the conversation going because I'm gonna go back online and be texting as well. But thank you guys for watching. Next week we are gonna be this week we're gonna be posting up more questions. But please don't click on like. Answer the question, Apollonia. So, but good. Remember to watch all the other shows on this network, and you'll never be bored. Hey, this is Charles Aloma, and we'll see you next week. And shout outs to my co-host. Get well.